Hey, guys. All my evening folks and some of my morning folks, how are you guys? Hello. It has been forever since I have been on this time of night. I have a mess from getting ready. Let me get everything pulled up. Hello, guys. I have missed you at this time. Let's get this pulled up. Hopefully I'm not in the way too much. Okay, let's get it pulled up. Hello. Here we go. Hey guys. Hey Amy. How are you, Carla? Hey Phyllis and Brenda. Hey guys. I was hoping you would remember that I was going on. I got the notification sent out late. I think I'm moving a little bit more. I don't know. It's been a day. Look, I got hot glue all over my shirt. Hello, Jan. Hey, Vicky. How are you, Trouble? Hello. I should put alcohol in this. I'm just speaking the truth. So come in, guys. You remember what to do. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Mrs. Root. It's root. It is root. I don't care what anybody says. It is root. Let's get this off of there. We're going to see how this goes. This is something that I have not done before as far as a style. So we're going to see how it goes. If you would be, Elizabeth, how are you, love? If you would be so kind as to roll me out there into Facebook land, I would greatly appreciate that. Phyllis is already doing that. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Gail. Oh my gosh, so many faces that I have missed. I had hot glue on my fingers out. Oh, yeah. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Leilani. I'm sorry I didn't get you called. The afternoon just turned into, yeah, with Dad, and it's just yeah. I can give you a call tomorrow, or I can text, or whichever that you would like. Hello, Chris. Hello, Monique. Hey, Susan. Like I said, I have missed going live at this time with you guys. I am doing well, just super busy. I apologize for this. I was playing around, didn't know which. Well, they're okay. Had a meeting with the social workers. Dad's got pneumonia. They did an x-ray because they didn't like the way his lungs sounded. So now he has pneumonia in the bottom, so the bottom left lobe. So I'm hoping they caught it in time, but he is, I'm sorry for the noise. They were starting him on IV antibiotic. So yay, and they don't know how much. He's more than likely going to have to be moved somewhere. We knew as kids that he more than likely wasn't going to go home, but that was finally put in front of my parents today, and Mom wasn't too happy. Thank you so much. But welcome, y'all, to Lemon Wraiths and Home Decor. If you were new to me, this is the time that I used to be. Is between 7 and 7:30 Central Standard Time, p.m. in the evenings. I now go at 9 a.m. I lied, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Because of parents and stuff like that, I don't know. I don't like to move around a lot. Maybe I'll do every other day. Maybe I'll do, I don't know. It brings back memories. Art's up there cooking dinner, and I'm down here doing a live with y'all. So hello Robin, how are you? I got your stuff packaged today. I didn't get a label on it. I apologize. At least I think, I don't know, it's getting taken care of. Not gonna lie, Joanne's drives me nuts. They're on package 4 and still have 6 more items to my way. What? Hello, Michelle. Thank you so much. So what we're going to do today, I have a cutting mat, glass cutting mat here, because we are, no matter how hard I try, I can't get stuff done ahead of time. We are going to use a Unique in the Creek flower board. Look, guys, I did at least get my first row filled with zip ties. Praying for you and your parents. Yeah, it's hard. Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you. You're so very kind. Thank you for the prayers. Mom's determined that she can take care of him at home. He's not even walking, barely. He's been so sick and had so much going on. You know, it started with the UTI, and then went into C. diff, and then COVID, and now pneumonia, and I mean, he has no muscle mass whatsoever. So, hey Kim, how are you, doll? Hello, Connie. So, thank you for the prayers. This is what we're gonna do. We are going to use these 3 colors right here. I'm going to alternate them. We're going to attempt this. I've never done this one that we're doing before, but Amy is here. She's one of my in-house Unique in the Creek and flower experts, as well as Vicky. I haven't seen her pop in yet, but these are the 3 colors that we're going to use. I know they seem a little, I mean, I think they go together, and this is why, because one of my new centers, I didn't get the back complete, but one of my new centers is this cacti. I love cacti. Cactus. Cacti is the plural. And I thought this would be neat for a center. And because the way some of the like aloe leaves and stuff are on here. Thank you, Kim. Hey, Tina. It reminded me of the petal that I'm going to use, which is the half Rita. So this is what we're using. I didn't have any green, but we've got some dark blue, we've got some teal, and we've got some brown. I think it's going to look really nice. Again, this is one of the new centers. I uploaded a ton last night. What I did is I put just the square picture because there's no way I could get them all printed and completed at one time. And hello, Billy. Yes, Shannon. And Shannon is the one I had promised that I would get new ones up this weekend. So I put the graphic. All of the centers are, it's automatic 15% discount on all the centers. There's all kinds there. Patriotic, there's some Halloween, there's some regular floral. These are some of the original ones that I came out with. Some nice bright colors. Daisies, these are some popular ones that I've had. Purple, all different ones. And so we have a Rita Petal one. Those are all up in the description. Hello there. Up in the description of this video is a link to that. There's also a link to become a subscriber for only $4.99 a month. All of my subscribers that are on here tonight, I do have the exclusive kit and the wreath pack done. It was actually done last night. I just have not had a chance to upload it. So when I am done here, the graphics are going to be uploaded. I think you guys are going to absolutely love what I'm offering this month. So you guys can still get in on that because they'll have all week to order those exclusive kits. So these are the colors that we're going to use. This is the center that we are going to use. My centers run $10. Guys, they are sublimated, meaning I have satin. I'm being totally honest with you. This is satin. It's 100% polyester. I cut little squares and I sublimate right on them just like I do the signs. And then I use right now, they're advertised as foam board, but I might be going to wood circles, which would make them a little bit bigger. It would not adjust the cost any. I just haven't decided, but either way, they will still have some polyfill in them to give them a little bit of a poof, a little bit of a cushion instead of just batting. Hey Helen, not that there's anything wrong with the batting, that's just how I choose to make mine. Here's some that are packaged and ready to go. This is the We the People one. Love, love, love. There's a video out there with that on it. I shipped a lot of other ones today, so y'all felt like I was in the movie The Birds a little while ago. I had 30 plus blue jays in my ear. Oh, that's funny. Okay. So this is what we're using. Small, Unique in the Creek board. Okay, these run 12 inches. Okay, I'm not doing the outer ring. I am starting with row 2. On these boards, it's hard, you can't see on the camera, but on these boards, there's 2 little divots here that show that this is the top. Okay, and the rows are 1, 2, 3, 4, and then your center. Our center is going to go in here. Okay, now this is a larger one, but I think I'm still going to do that inside one. Hello, Paula. Amy, can I still do 3 rows with it being in here, or is it going to be, hold please. So this is going to be here, Yep, this one's going to be here. This one's going to be out here. Yes, I still can't. Okay, yes. So I have, you can see, because of the type of petal that I'm going to use, you can see it's just a half because I'm alternating. You're going to see when I do it, I didn't, awesome, thank you, Amy. I did not get all of them done ahead of time, but it's going to work up quick. So I am using not only every one of the double holes together, but we're using shared also. So there are 24 here. I believe 24. And we're going to alternate, okay? And then we'll add the other ones as we go, but I wanted to get the first row added in there. So I have my little piece of paper over here. So I need 16 blue, 16 teal, 17 brown. So we are going to cut. It is going to go fast. Yes, I have a window open over here, actually the patio door, so we will be okay. We're going to chat as we do this. I'm going to get my board, one of my lemon bars. I like laying it down to hold it flat. Hello, Antoinette. How are you? I hope everything is well. I would appreciate any of the love being spread out for me. Yeah, my glove is upstairs. I think I will be okay because I'm not scrunching this. But thank you, Miss Flo. You are always thinking of me, doll. I still had it on my hand when I went upstairs after the first one. Yes, it's poly burlap. Why do you ask? Am I not supposed to use poly burlap for this one? What am I doing wrong? Thank you, Kim, for squeezing the lemons. I appreciate that. So those of you that are not aware, squeezing the lemons means that you are sharing me out into Facebook land. Hello, Deb. Isn't this pretty? This one I got from General Wholesale, live sale. I think it was last week. I received it last week, which means it would have been the sale the week before. I'm going to use this. Seeing some folks that I haven't seen in a while because I do mornings. Hello, Diana. It is so nice to be with you guys tonight. KKC went live this morning for our birthday, first birthday. So that meant that, does it have a white tweed in it? It does. Oh, are you looking for the number? Did somebody ask for it? I have another one over there. It might be, that's the check. I threw a couple labels away. Yes, it does have a white tweed. I unwrapped so many of these as I was testing which petal I was going to use that I threw some away. Y'all, I wasn't even counting. 1, 2. Oh, Martha, I've missed you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, was looking through notifications to watch replay and just figured something came up this morning. So glad you popped on tonight. Yes. Yep. I forgot to put a post to remind everybody. I had talked about it last week. And guys, I literally was in front of the computer. Yes, I was trying to stay between, but I don't like doing that, so I'm just going to go straight. Some people like 9, 10. Some people like staying right in between the two lines. Oh, you too, Diana. But I would rather keep it straight. New here, welcome, Laura. Who's counting for me? That was 11, right? This is 12. Thank you for being here. Everyone give Laura the official Lemonhead welcome. Normally I go live in the morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Were you looking for this color mesh, Amy? Because I do have another roll over there if I need to check. I'm on 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do you want me to grab it, or I can give it to you after the live? $13, 14. So again, this is a poly burlap. Then I have an excuse to call you, not that I need an excuse. Yes, welcome to the Lemonheads. That is what we call ourselves. 2, 3, sorry guys, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know what? I didn't need to cut this many, Amy. That's how many halves I need. Ugh. So to have 16 blue, I actually only need 8. Oh, same to you, Shelly. Did you ever get the Beagle sign? Yeah, I had sent it to you. Yep, it's listed. It has been for, I swore I sent it to you. Emailed it to you. I'm positive I did. Yep, it's on the website. Let's see how well this one's going to cut because of the way it's made. This is one from Hobby Lobby. We're going to see how well this is going to cut. I only need 8 of them. So, speaking of Hobby Lobby, I took a video. This one's going to be a crooked, Shannon, so you know. Because I'm going, well, maybe not. I'm going to see how well it cuts. So I went over to look in the floral to see, hey Lori, how are you, beautiful? To see if they had any more of the unique, even though it hasn't been another truck day. My hopes were that maybe they came across some more in the truck. Well, if you've been to Hobby Lobbies or you've heard anybody talking, they were clearancing out a bunch of mesh. Not all of it, but a bunch. Hey, sis. And there was empty spots for a long time. Well, I figured it out. They brought in, this one doesn't like to cut as well, or burn as well. I'm going to push a little bit harder. Good thing I have the door open. They brought in new mesh. So I don't know if at Christmas time you guys remember, if you guys remember, they had the white that had, I called it a mermaid. I'm looking at it up there now. It was almost like a white snowflake mesh, but it had dark blue and teal mylar stripes through it going around it. They have that's in there every day now. They have white with white border stripe in there every day now. You know the yellow one that was so popular? I sold it last year. It looks like a bumblebee mesh. It's white, black, and yellow. They're carrying that in there every day now. And guys, their mesh is 40% off this week. I had to be good. Hey, Vicky. What else did they have? They also have, they're calling it poly. Well, it's like the thicker, it's not poly burlap, it's almost like a fabric, but it's the thicker weave, if that makes sense. Also, it took everything in my power not to get some because I sure as heck do not need mesh right now with all of General Wholesale's, and I got Stephanie's sale also. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Yep, so they have new ones in there. That is not straight at all. don't need to cut as many because I'm cutting these in half, and I totally screwed up. 7, 8. So with all, making sure it's still on, it is. I knew they were getting rid of stuff that doesn't sell. I did not know that they were going to bring in more mesh, but it makes sense because if those are ones that sell during the Christmas, like the white border stripe, was something they sold at Christmas. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, one more. Just to throw in who has mesh for sale. Well, I hit sales at Festive Creations by Stephanie and at General Wholesale, but I was saying the new mesh that's at Hobby Lobby. I took a video, I didn't get it uploaded yet. Some of the mesh that they carried at Christmas time, they are moved to everyday. I think you only counted, I don't think you only did 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8, babe. Thank you, though. Thank you, thank you. See, that's what I miss about going during the day. I mean, Amy will hop on, but she's working. You know, the damn job gets in the way. This one's going to cut easier. This one I need. Nope, I'm good on this one, too, because I had one. 8. Now you're good. Mine comments are delayed. Oh, okay. Well, get on the ball, Amy. 2. So we're cutting these at 10 inch. When you do florals or flowers on the Unique and the Creek boards, you cut it 10 inches, depending on what the mesh is. If the mesh is 10.5, you want to cut it 10.5. You want a perfect square. If it's 10.25, you want to cut your length at 10.25. 4. Oh, a new job. Oh, I definitely need to call you tonight. I hope that's a good thing. Or are they doing it to punish you? I wish they would quit interfering. Now I definitely have to get on in the evenings more. It's not a good thing. I hope you didn't get in trouble for watching me. 4, 5, 3 more. 6. I swear today's been a full moon. 6. Come on, why isn't that cutting right? Look at that. That is horrible. I think we'll be okay. It'll be covered up. 7. That just means we have to drink more together at night, Amy. 8. I'm going to leave it on just in case. Well, I need it because this is what we're doing. Okay, so one of the petals that is a very easy one to do with flowers is called the Rita Petal. Okay, now I did way more of these. I'm going to pull out just what I need. 2, 3, hold please, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. So I'll be able to use those to do a different wreath. We're going to set those over here. Okay, this is what we're doing. All of the crazies and stuff going on. It's been bad. It's been bad with the family. It's been bad with it's just been bad. Okay, so this is what we're doing as a single like this. So if you had 2 of them together, please. We just found out today Dad's got pneumonia. So yeah, there's that, but thank you for asking. I got my container of clear clear rubber bands, okay? I'm gonna work this up quick. Now, if you were doing a Rita Petal, it would be like this. What we're gonna do tonight is a half Rita Petal, okay? We're hoping. With it being poly burlap, I can pull it out a little. So I already had two. I'm going to, what was I just going to grab? Clips. Sorry guys. Oh, thank you. Okay. So we're going to cut these. This is what we're going to do. We have our piece of mesh. We have our burned or cut edges. Okay. No, the COVID is over. He was out of isolation last Thursday, and they did a chest x-ray today. I found out when we went up there because we had to meet with the social worker to find out he more than likely is not going to come home. He's going to go from here to somewhere else because this is just a temporary rehab, a short term, and with everything, anyway, he's not going to be able to go home. They did a chest x-ray because they didn't like the way his lungs sounded. So he's gone from UTI to C. diff to COVID, no, C. diff, and then he had, I forget what it's called, but it was this rash thing, this thing that caused all of this to swell up. And then he had COVID, and now he's got this. So, yeah, that's why I drink. Okay, so we have our finished edges, and we're going to have those left and right, okay? And we're going to take our, actually I'm going to do it this way. No, I'm going to do it this way. We're going to take our top and bring it down to the bottom. Now, on a lot of flower petals, what you're concerned with is this point here. Not so much on this one. We want our corners up here to be as accurate as possible. As close. I'm going to put a clip there. Okay. And we're going to put a clip here. If you need to trim it a little, you can. I'm going to put a clip there. Now, if you were going to do a Rita, we would scrunch this up in the middle and you'd have your two like this. Okay, because we'd scrunch it. This is what it would look like scrunched. And then we'd fold it up and it would look like this. Well, I wanted to alternate colors. You can't alternate colors when you've got the two petals, so we are going to do the half Rita, okay? And by doing that, I'm going to turn this because it is easier when I was playing around with it. It is easier for me to burn up here at the corner and then come straight down, okay? I have problems at this crease here, but that's my issue, not yours. So we have two pieces, because then what we're going to do is where we just burnt, or sealed, whatever you want to call it, we're going to scrunch. Okay. And you want that finished part on the top. Thank you. Yeah, Mom just got over COVID too, so he was out of isolation Friday, or Thursday. That didn't sound good. She was out of isolation Friday. They've still both been coughing, which is normal if you've had COVID. That's, you know, getting over it at the end. Well, he's a COPD patient. And yeah, they didn't like the way his lungs, which I'm glad they're on top of it. The only thing that upsets me is they don't communicate. If we wouldn't have met with the social worker today, we wouldn't have even known that he had a chest x-ray done. Okay. There we go. So that's what we're going to do with these. We need, on the row that we're doing now, is we need 8 of each color 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I cut too many. 5, 6, 7, 8. This is for this outside row. Again, we're going to go top to bottom. I mean, you can do it either way. And again, your biggest thing is getting those two corners. I'm going slower because it's my first time doing this one. Half Rita. So I apologize. Oh, Kelly, my heart goes out to you and your family. Oh, thank you. I just get, today he did not look good as far as, I call it, the way I described it to my brother. I don't know why it made me think of Bob Hope when he got older. The way his eyes got real red around him. And I think it happens a lot with older people. That's what it was with my dad's. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Hopefully it's not because he has some kind of infection in that. But he just looked, you could tell he just didn't. And of course it was very hard for Mom. Thank you. Because she doesn't, she's like, well, what if I, don't agree with him going to another facility? I'm like, Mom, you don't really have a choice. I mean, you can't, well, that was my fault. That didn't go over well because she's like, I am still officially the power of attorney. Because I'm the power of attorney after Mom. But she likes me to handle things. Well, not today when I told her that I agreed that he shouldn't go home. Hey, Laura. Thanks, Mama Dukes. Oh, I was just talking. Dad's got pneumonia now. So it's just hard. It's one thing after another. I just don't. Poor Mom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need to cut one more for this row. And I want this nice and lined up. Hey, Liana, how are you? So many of you, it seems like forever since I've seen, now that I go in the mornings. I miss you all so much. Hopefully this can be the kickoff of me doing a couple evening lives. So the center that I'm going to be using is one of my new ones. One of them that I just uploaded yesterday. Make sure we go straight. On a Friday to see my dad and he seemed fine, so when I think I got a call. Oh, Antoinette, I remember that. Well, for this row, so I calculated out, I've got my little cheat sheet over here, because I'm doing all the 3 rows that I'm doing. I need a total of, it's 16, 16, 17, or 16, I may have an extra one. 16 of all 3 colors. Well, I need 16 of these, so when I first cut the teal color, yeah, I made a mistake and cut 16 actual. We need 16, which would be 8. Oh, thank you, Lydia. You're so sweet. Thanks, doll. Love you, girl. It's Miss Patricia's sweet daughter. Prayers for the family. I know it is hard for you all, but I know how your mom feels. Well, it's not a new rehab. This place where he's at now, we were hoping It was when he left the hospital, and it was such a close call, and we almost lost him. It was the whole C. diff, and he stayed there for a week, and then it's all those blood clots in the leg, which doesn't help. So it was to get his strength and his energy back. Well, it's been one thing after another. The blood clots obviously aren't gone, but it's been one thing after another. Okay, so there's those. We're going to do our teal ones. No, you're okay. Whoever's got that music, I can't have it in the background because Facebook will shut my live off. Excuse my shirt, guys. I got hot glue on it right before we came on. So we're folding this. Kristen, how are you, love? Again, our biggest thing is making sure that these points are together. Hello again, Deanna. So KKC, Crafty Creative Circle, went live this morning because we are celebrating our first birthday. And we announced the kickoff of our design club, which is not something that we had really planned on doing. The mesh is cut at 10 inches. We had a fellow friend in the community come to us and ask us to be influencers and offered a discount, but it had to be in a private group. So, you know, in all of my free time, all that you guys get to see me. What's wrong?
Is it on?
Better not be on. There's no reason for the air to be on. Better not be the heat, because I'll be kicking some butt with the kid up there. So lots of exciting things going on. Speaking of support groups, mine is not called a design club, but it is the Lemon Wreath and Home Decor support group. The link to that is up in the description of this video. It is only $4.99 a month. You get a 30% discount code, one-time use 30% discount each month. You get an exclusive kit each month at a discounted price. Did it wrong, I want it this way. You get a 3-piece signed bundle, discounted every month, with one of them being an exclusive. You're funny. What else? We meet every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's during, or it's via Google Meet. Yeah, I figured it was the mister. He's being ornery. What else do we do, guys? Meet every Thursday. We do Google Meet, but one of the things that I had changed for this month, that one was not straight at all. Once a month is a live like this, and one of those meetings a month also is a business Q&A. Yep, big old tub of bands, clear ones. Yes, indeed, I got it off of Amazon. I think it was only like 10 bucks. because I wanted the clear ones. Oh, thank you, Joanna. Yep. Perfect your beauty is what it says. I don't remember how many are in there. 2, 3, 4, 5. "10-inch mesh instead of this 6-inch Dollar Tree mesh. It is so huge." Oh, you're used to, yep, you can, I cut this at 10 inches because you want a perfect square. And as you can see, I'm folding it in half. I'm folding point to point, or yeah, point to point basically. And your biggest thing is you want these corners to match. That's why I'm using the clip. I'm cutting them in half because I'm doing what's called the half Rita. I'm doing the half Rita because I want to alternate. If I just scrunched it up the middle, this would be my 2 petals. But I want to alternate when I'm putting them on my board. So I'm heat sealing them in half. Scrunching up the middle. Yeah, I'd have to look on Amazon. I'm working on a list to post of my favorite tools or items to work with. So again, I apologize that these were not done ahead of time. It might be 5,000. It's called Tea Nurture, something like that. Hope everybody had a happy May Day. I should just be cutting all of these for each color. Flipping and flopping. Oh, I was way off. It is 2,000. Oh, okay. Well, then I can't imagine what 5,000 looks like, huh? Hey, Shelly, how are you? We are making a flower. This is the center that we're using. One of my new ones. See, this wasn't very even, but okay. When you get them rubber banded, how are you doing the petal? I am forming it a little bit so it's flat the way, why is this not cutting very well? Flat the way that I want it. Let me show you. Just kind of adjusting it so my finished edge, on top. And this one was not straight at all. So we're going to cut all that gunk off. Thank you, Lori. So this is what I'm doing. I will show you. So I put the rubber band on. Okay. Oh, I absolutely loved it, Kristen. You did an amazing job. And so I'm just kind of shaping it so it comes out like this. See how it's shaped out like this? And it works really good with the poly burlap. Really good. It seems like an extra big piece, doesn't it? Yes, I am definitely spoiled with the Happy Mail that I get. You guys are way too kind to me. Way too kind. Okay. those are for the other rows. I'm going to go ahead. I hope I don't have trouble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I hope I don't have trouble doing this blue, because it didn't want to work real well when I was cutting it. So again, we want these points to be as straight as possible. Need to cut them a little. So did anybody make Mayday baskets today? I have not done that since, gosh, I don't think I've done it since I had kids. I used to do my own daycare here. That's probably the last time I made them. Yeah, this doesn't want to. I'd have to go through twice on this blue. This is one that they had discontinued with Hobby Lobby. Yeah, this definitely is not one that's good for since the bottom is what I'm scrunching. Guess what? On this one, I'm going to cut it in half with that. My goodness. Hey Lisa, how are you, love? I'm glad that you could join tonight. This may be one that I'm going to have to set this here a minute. Because on this style I'm going to have to cut it with the rotary cutter. It was funky to cut it with the wood burner as it was. Hey Kathy. See, so I'm just shaping a little, trying to get the uneven off. There we go. Hello, hello, Patricia. You're okay. Your daughter beat you here. Hey, Billy, how are you, pretty girl? Okay. It's not like you don't have a family and things going on yourself, Patricia. Go ahead and clip this so it's nice and even. But again, I'm going to cut it this way, right down the middle, since the wood burner doesn't seem to like it. What kind of mesh are you working with? This is all poly burlap. This is one that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I can see now why they maybe had it clearanced out. I wanted to use all poly burlap for this one. The flowers turn out they turn out different when it's poly burlap, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. So, it's poly burlap. You can do this with deco mesh. You can really do it with any kind. I will tell you that you cannot use a wood burner on jute. So if you have a mesh that has jute, I did have one sitting here. Thank you, Patricia. Oh, Georgia, you're so funny. You're used to seeing me in the morning. You cannot cut jute mesh with a wood burner. My husband wrecked his tractor trailer. You were, so you wrecked it, he wrecked it today, right? I hope he's okay. You had mentioned it this morning. This one is really off. This must be one of them, Shannon, that I cut really, really bad. I think so. That is very scary. Was it his fault? Yes, this is from Hobby Lobby. Not too happy with it. I'm going to even this side out. It cuts better with the rotary cutter, so the parts forgot to put a clip on that one. Hey Justin, Lord help me, I mean to say good evening. Sorry about the no, honey, I was giving you a hard time. How are you, Justin? I hope you had a good May Day. Yeah, it felt really good, and I liked the looks of it, but I don't know. Hopefully doing this method will work okay. The half Rita. I don't know. We'll make it work. It's going to work. I got in with that mesh and haven't used it yet. It was like $2.99. Yep. It was. I liked the looks of it. So I may have to do a different... Ooh, goodness. Look at that. I'll do something. Bring those edges down. Yes, we are doing good. As good as can be, right? Right. I'm above ground, as my dad says. Above ground. Anybody go twirling around the Mayday pole today? Justin, I could totally see you doing that. No offense. I can just see you doing something like that. We make a good TikTok. We found out today Dad has pneumonia, but he's okay. Thank you for asking, Sharon. I think you should totally do a TikTok for that. But you better hurry up, because you're running out of time on this May Day. I think it would be super cute. You do the cutest videos. Okay. So I could have done the other ones, but I want to get this on and show you why I was doing what's called the half Rita. Let's hope it works the way I'm planning. Okay, get all of our stuff out of the way. You work until 1 next year. Oh, like 1 a.m.? Girl. But I get it. Okay, so we're going to start on our outside. I need to... I'm going to do it this way. Hold, please. I'm going to grab me a bright colored one. I always mess up where the hanger should go. So I'm just going to put this one in here. How did prom go? They had a good time. They definitely had a good time. They decided to... This isn't staying here, guys. I'm just doing it so I know that's the top. They did not go to after prom. Well, they went and decided that they didn't want it. We have an after prom at school. There's obviously lots of after prom parties, but the school puts on an after prom to hopefully, you know, keep kids out of trouble. And they went, decided it was not for them. So they went to the friend's house, kind of the friend's house. Meaning the aunt owns an apartment, like building complex. Like a condo. And the one right next to her is empty right now. So it's an apartment that they can just hang out. And it was just 3 best friends. One of them wasn't in the picture. So it was the 3 girls. They just hung out, made TikToks, had snacks, stayed up way too late. Did all kinds of girl things. Wore satin pajamas, the whole 9. Okay. This is what we're looking, that's the 3 colors together, okay? Once you get them made, they go on easy. They really do. Life flighted him 5 broken ribs. Oh, you did? Because I saw you say it this morning. Broken leg in 5 places, split and lots of cuts and bruises. Thinking, oh my gosh, Billy. I am so very sorry. That is really scary. And to get that phone call, my goodness. Why am I not? Computer's acting up. There we go. Definitely keeping you in prayers. That is really scary. Very, very scary. This one is folded backwards. Dang it. We'll see, maybe I need some extra. I hope he's not in too much pain. Is he still in the hospital, hon? You may have already said that and I missed it. I apologize. So we're putting these in all the way around. And I am putting them in right where that one didn't even go before it broke. I'm not too happy with these clips I got this time. Right where that band is that I put on. Thanks, Kristen. I think it's going to look really neat. I know there's green in the center, but I still think I ordered myself a zip tie gun. I have to wait till next payday to order some UITC boards. Oh, I get it. Maybe you can find some in your Hobby Lobby. I saw Michelle Found hers in her Hobby Lobby. Guys, I'm about to see, it pulls too hard is the downside. Because I'm trying to get it tight. It's operator error. I'm putting it in. I'm pulling it too tight and it's breaking. I don't know my own strength. Don't know my own strength. So again, this is the Senta that we're using. I uploaded tons and tons. The satins that I do are, or the centers that I do are fabric, but it is a satin fabric because I sublimate them. Hey, Roberta. Hello, Donna. How are you, love? There is all different designs that I have uploaded. I looked and they didn't have them yet. Plus, I think I have like 10 boards in my cart from her, but not enough to get that free ship. I know. You can get them from Craft Outlet. It's still giving her support because they have to get their stock from somewhere. Now, granted, you have to weigh out because with Lori, you can use my discount. It's weird. There you go. I wasn't turning my board. So these were sitting weird. Oh, Lori, bless your heart. I know. It's been a while. I miss the evenings too, but I tell you, there's times I am so dead at the evenings. Then I go to lay down and I can't go to sleep. Very frustrating. I didn't think about Craft Outlet. I did check Damon. His shipping right now is behind. Isn't that pretty? I mean, it's nothing against him. He's just because he had all of those orders for the... They're so much better than daytimes. I need to see if I can do... I don't want to burn... I'm being honest with you guys. I don't want to burn myself out. And I don't know if I can do 2 a day, but we'll see. But here's the thing. I had thought about... See, this is going to go in the middle. Thought about getting a part-time job, but why would I have to do that if I just did more lives and y'all purchased more? I'm going to have to watch the replay on more of the slap outs. Oh, bless your heart. Oh, honey, bless your heart. I am so glad, and I understand completely. Get some rest. I have a couple of these that are backwards, actually. Let me do this. How is it wrong, Amy? Is it because I folded it wrong? It is. It's supposed to be that way. So this one I can't do. This one's okay. What is that red thing you were using? This is a zip tie gun. Sometimes I pull it too tight. It tightens them and cuts it. There's different designs of it. Like I said, sometimes I pull too tight and I end up breaking it. Thank you, Shelley. So you put it in, this is the one that I have. You put it in there and you tighten it. Just gotta be careful. And then clip it. It might be the zip ties that I got too. Yeah, this one's backwards. So I need to do, how do I not have enough? I got 1, 2. I need brown, teal, blue, brown, teal, blue. Yeah. So this is what we got so far. I got to get some more, do some more of the brown. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do what I need to do on them, because then they'll go in nice and quick. How long is wait time on the centers? It's not very long, a week tops. With orders that are placed starting this month, I am, yeah, a week tops. If there's something special that you need it for, let me know. But because it's stuff that I just do in-house and I don't have to wait on metal, I'm sublimating it right on fabric. It's just making them, which works up quick. And it'll work up even quicker if I decide to switch to wood centers instead of the foam board. From South Texas, hello. Right down the center. Yeah, the centers is a week tops, but I'm shooting for, you know, just a few days. The wood items take a little bit longer, obviously. Oh no. Oh goodness. Definitely prayers. The storms have been crazy. What you doing, Bear? Huh? Did I scare you? I must have scared him with the... there is... I'm going to burn this right here. There is an automatic 15% discount on all of the I can't talk, guys, satin centers. They have their own menu listing. Can you see them peeking through? Up in the description of this video is a direct link to all the centers on the website. Yes. Lots of prayers needed for different, there was a lot of nasty bad stuff on the news this morning. I don't like it at all. At all.
That's cute.
Thanks. Oops.
Dinner's almost done. For the kids. No,
Going as fast as I can.
You're fine.
You made that stuff?
Mm-hmm. My poor man food.
It's not poor man food. It's Mexican food. Where's Art? He's right here. He just came down.
Hello.
Thank you very much for putting that link. He's been upstairs doing dinner. Is he back there? Oh, can you see him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can. Donna said hi, Art.
Hi, Donna.
She gets more than that. Jenny Ann said hi. Mama Duke said hey, Artsy.
Hello. How are you doing today, Donna? How you
Lori.
doing, Mama Dukes? And Lori.
Patricia was on here.
Hi,
There's
Shannon and Mr. Shannon.
Poor guy. It's kind of like when I went into,
Labor.
hey, Nancy. Long time no see. It's kind of like I was in Hobby Lobby tonight. Trinity wasn't working. I had to go in and pick up some stuff for KKC. And
Hello, Miss Patricia.
they, I was talking to, I mean, I know the managers. Trinity got the job there because of us. But anyway, so the one I saw, they were sitting in the office with the door open. And, yes, Damon, I know you're live. Yes, Damon. And the one, Jeremy, he said, hi, Trinity's mom. Well, I thought he was giving me a hard time. And he's like, no, I said, do you really not know my name? And he said, no, I just know you as Trinity's mom. I'm like, really? So he's one of the co-managers and co-assistant managers. And I said, I looked at Courtney, who's the store manager, and I said, please tell me you know what my name is. She said, yes, I know you're Kelly.
That's because she follows you on Facebook.
It's not just because of that. I've known her longer. But my point is, poor Mr. Shannon is known as Mr. Shannon, kind of like I'm Kelly's mom. Sorry, trying to finish up some orders before I lay down, but I'm listening. You're okay.
Who's that?
Miss Patricia, she needs to get to bed.
You like the toys I find, Miss Patricia?
Stop it.
At Walmart?
No, but Jake does. You know, the colors that I'm using on this, guys, are... Let me finish this roast so you can see it. This could totally be... What are you doing?
Fixing your...
Yeah, they fell out. You didn't hear. That's one of the things I hollered about, and nobody listened to me.
Well, I was cooking.
Good to know. I'll make sure you're not cooking if I ever fall or get hurt down here.
I gotta make sure the food's ready.
Yeah, Miss Patricia's laughing. I'm sure Jake is laughing in the background. I don't even know what I was going to say. Oh, it could easily be a mermaid or a beach. Maybe I should do a mermaid or a beach center. Now, mind you, guys, that if there is a sign that you like on my website that you think, hey, that would look really cool as a flower center.
I custom make them.
Jake smiled his smile and said, oh, yeah. And I can just hear that in my voice, too. Or in my head. I can either make it into a center, if you like, do it on this, or it also can, these are the same, excuse me, these are the same size as the 6-inch metal sign. So if you want it, butterflies, I have a butterfly, but I didn't list it. Yeah, I need to get some. It can be put on a 6-inch sign because these can be used in there also, which I'll show you here when I get these in there. Yeah, I tried to get as many listed as I could this weekend. I've got a lot more that I've come across or ideas that I have. Because these flower wreaths are so popular right now, the flower petals. Okay, I want to get this whole outside row done. You could probably just put them in there, or there's the bag. I probably need to maybe put it in a zip one. I pulled it out and thought it was still taped shut. They don't all have to be the same direction.
They're not.
Okay.
There's a few this way. Maybe.
Nope, I am using a small board. just because I knew it takes longer to do the half Rita. Okay, so this is what we have with the outside row. Okay. We don't have much more to go. Once I get these all cut, they're going to go on really quick. I think it's going to be pretty. And if you wanted to add some green ribbon, you could. Put it done the wrong way. Okay, thank you very much, honey. I appreciate it.
Now I need to warm up.
You need to warm up?
Yep.
Yes, it is a large piece, even on your chili. Put a sweatshirt on. Why? Because I have the door open?
No, I got shorts on.
Can you show a close-up of sign front and back, please? Oh, you don't want to see. Yeah, the back is unfinished. They are going to look like
She puts felt on the back.
this on the back. If you want to stand over there, Art, and show them. That's the front.
I know. I'll show on the front.
It was worked up quick. That's that particular one, but this is what the backs look like. Hopefully there's not too much of a glare. It'll have felt, and didn't decide until last minute which one I was going to use, and I just...
That's what the back looks like now. But I'm the one who helped her pick it up with my great taste.
Always needs to have some credit. This looks simple. I'm going to have to try it. I sent you a message for when you're done. Absolutely, Kelly. Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, Christine. Who was that?
There.
I thought he was down over here.
No. I got to drink some of my supplements.
Okay. Feel free to make me a drink.
You want some creatine in it?
No. I guess I should say an adult beverage. You know, I don't want to upset people by asking for alcohol on a live. But I don't hide it. That's the kind of day it's been. It is supplement. Yes, it's satin. It's not just material that I'm buying at the store. It's just like my signs. I'm printing it out and heat pressing it onto the satin. So that's what makes it so nice is there's so many different designs out there. I mean, it's endless other than just, yes, there's lots of fabrics out there and, you know, at the fabric store and whatnot. And so many people make amazing centers. My friend Michelle at Monkey's Creations is one of them. With the sublimation, I like the fact that I'm, for the most part, not limited. Because I really can pull... Let's say you wanted to make one for your grandma. It was her 90th birthday. And you wanted to say Happy 90. You wanted it to have a big picture. Maybe you wanted it to have a picture of you in the middle of it. Whatever you wanted on here, it's just like a sign. I can sublimate anything on here as long as it's, you know, a decent image to make it a center. Okay, Laura, thank you for popping on. So I am using, I don't know where I put, here it is. This is what I'm using, Deborah, is it's satin. It's 100% polyester. That's what the higher the polyester percentage, the brighter. Mindy, hello, doll. Thank you for those stars. The higher the polyester count, the brighter and more bold the image is. So being able to use satin because it's in 100% satin polyester at that. Oh, thank you, Donna. Thank you so much, love. Okay, all the browns are done. Again, if I was doing just the Rita Petal, we'd already be done with it. Because you would just scrunch it up. But because I wanted to alternate colors, which you can do with any mesh. I almost did red, white, and blue. wanted to do something because I do have some new patriotic ones. I wanted to try something different. Missed you, Mindy. We need to catch up. Miss Patricia, do you know how much fading there is on this material when it comes to the sublimation? I mean, as far as rain and stuff like that, it's not going to hurt anything. I mean, you don't want it in the direct, like anything, you don't want it in the, because it's still, this first batch is on foam board. Like I said, I'm possibly switching to wood. I haven't decided yet. I mean, you don't really want it to get wet. It's okay. Do you know if these fade? They do still fade? I'm sorry, I know you're trying to get done to lay down. Was that a yes, ma'am, to saying that you're here, or a yes, ma'am, that yes, they fade? She's so sick of me by the end of the day. Oh, we miss you too, sweetheart, but you've been in my prayers. Mom does, okay. Sublimation on some of her attachments is never an issue, but again, it would be like any other attachment. You want to limit the exposure to the elements. Thank you, Patricia. She has just, you know, the best wording. Yep, you want to limit it to the elements. She's so professional. Okay. Sorry for my barking dogs that are spoiled rotten and don't like being outside. And since she can't jump at the door anymore, my little old lady, I love you more. She can't jump at the door anymore. So that's what she does. Is she stands at the door and barks. She used to be like a rabbit. That's how high she could jump. They are okay, Dad. We found out today that Dad's got pneumonia. Now. I mean, he's in good spirits. You can tell he doesn't feel good, but, I mean, Mom is just over all of it. Can you let her in, please? The nice thing about doing it in the morning, it's quiet, nobody's here. Oh, Nancy, that's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. It just seems like, you know, one thing after another. It's like, what in the world is going on, you know? I just don't understand. We don't. When we met with therapy and social work today, and more than likely, unless there's a huge change, I mean, the odds have been against him for doing any therapy and being able to get back to walking again because of everything. You know, he had the C. diff, and then he had COVID, and but if there's not a big improvement with him being able to get mobile, it is more than likely not that he will get to go home. Don't apologize, Leroy. I've been going on in the mornings, so that's my new schedule because of everything. It's nice to be on in the evening. I need to do it more often. Art may not necessarily like me going in the evening, but I need to tell him. You're very sweet. Miss you, Leroy. Should have cut these ahead of time, y'all. Oh, thank you, Donna. I love you so much. Okay, I'm going to do it just in case. I don't think I need this piece, but I would rather have extra than not enough and have to turn around. Oh, thank you. We have a good family. I mean, today was a rough day. It was rough, but we have a close family. There's times more times than not lately with everything going on. What is the deal with this that I won't go through? That we will butt heads, but it's hard, especially today. You know, poor mom feels like all decisions are being taken away from her, apparently. Okay, can you believe that my precious angel Jordan will be gone 1 year next Thursday? I knew it was coming up, and I was scared to ask you what the exact date was, and I cannot believe it's a year. I still remember getting the text from you and sitting there crying. I will be leaving in the morning for Arizona. Hubby has been there a couple months already. Oh, you've been by yourself? How long of a drive is it, hun? It is hard on her. You know, she had said that, she's like, what's the point of keeping the house up? If he's never going to come home, what's the point of it? I'm like, oh, bless it. That was after she argued with me that, well, she'd have to think about it and decide whether or not. No, Mom, there's no thing, you know, you can't take care of him. It takes two people. They're still using sometimes the hoist, the lift, to get him from the wheelchair to the bed. And 17 hours, my gosh. So I don't know how my 100 and... That's why I forgot. I don't know how my 125-pound mom thinks that she can take care of him, and he can't be bedridden, because then that would make it even worse, you know? But I feel for her. They celebrated 56 years on the 22nd. First time in 56 years they weren't together because they both had COVID. And she said 56 years of marriage down the drain. And I said, oh my gosh, Mom. First of all, thanks. But then, you know, that's when she was angry, and I get it. I have empathy for her. I know how I feel as the daughter, so I can't imagine as the spouse. They've never been away from each other this long while married. He was in the service when they were engaged, but they've never been away from each other this long while married, and so it's hard. Oh, bless your heart, Rebecca. I'm sorry. Text me if you need to, babe. Yep, a lot of changes. A lot has happened in the last 30 days. Sorry guys, I did not realize that I had not put my battery on. So it froze there for a second. I apologize. I'm so very sorry. No, we found out today that more than likely he won't go unless there's some huge change with his mobility in the next couple weeks. He more than likely isn't going to go home again. And it breaks my heart. Really breaks my heart. Because when he left, he was taken out in an ambulance and thought he was dying. We all did. And I hate that that's his last memory of his home that he worked his ass off to get. Him and my mom did. That's what I was telling the social worker today. I said, you know, yes, they see, we were just talking about it. I said, y'all see this every day. And if you care about your job, you know, it's hard, but we don't see it. This is all new to us. And Mom and I talk about it a lot. You know, he's a man that served in the Army, was in combat, has 3 children, worked 43 years on his hands and knees as a machinist at a plant, and now he's got people wiping his ass for him. What does that do with that? I am not happy with this mesh from Hobby Lobby. Look at what that's doing. I'm glad that's the end that gets scrunched, but dang. So, I mean, he's lost everything. Anyway. Hey, PM. Sorry, that was really blunt of me. I apologize. But that's what it is. I saw more of my father than I ever thought I would before we knew he had C. diff and he was at home. And the things that I was having to do for him. But he's my dad, you know. So, now that all that morbid talk is out, I'll probably get banned because I let out so many swear words. I mean, you always think about, you know, obviously the day is coming with your parents. You just don't. It seems like it came so fast. I mean, he went from being, literally, he was fine. He had a UTI. He went home. He was fine. I had taken him to a doctor as a follow-up from coming home from the hospital the second time. And he was fine. He actually, you know, walked down the hall, walked to the car, did all the things, and then all of a sudden, I'm gonna cut it this way. All of a sudden, within a week, we were standing in the emergency room watching him die. So, anywho, these are my last 2 pieces. We're going to get the stuff on. Turned into an hour and a half. I didn't think it would take this long. I apologize. But again, this is something that I've done for the first time. I've done the Rita Petal before, but not the half Rita. And the mesh was wonky, especially this one. I got to figure out something else to do with this mesh. Like that. Okay, so Miss Patricia wanted to know the measurement on this, hold please, I do not need these going all over the floor. I would be so very upset about that. So guys, give myself some room. This is, if you go from petal tip to petal tip, it is about 23 inches. And we started with a 12-inch board. So I'm sure we could push 24 if we really wanted to measure. Okay. Again, we're going to put these in here. And we're going to be sharing. Aren't the colors pretty? Are there any facilities they have both? Well, and that's the thing. After Mom was done being upset at me, I'm kind of the one that gets it most of the time. She had asked me in the room, she said, they wouldn't let Dad and I have a room together, would they? And I said, there's places that would. We would just have to, you know, that's the kind of facility that we would have to check for. Why am I having a hard time with this one? Like I said, I can't imagine. I mean, sure, I joke around and say, oh my gosh, what I wouldn't give to have a vacation from my spouse. I don't know that I can say that anymore now, seeing what my mom and dad are going through. Looks like a lot of work to make them. No, it's to make these. It's only because, I mean, it takes some time, but it's also because I did the half Rita. If you wanted to do, yep, I'm going to. If that's something that they really want to do. I don't know. You know, we've got a couple weeks, but that'll go fast. So, we'll see. We will see. Making these is also very relaxing, Karen. It can take some work. The full Rita works up a lot quicker, but I wanted a different look. They did that, yeah. And it's given up that, man, that house. We moved into that house when it was built from the scratch. I was in 4th grade, so what, 9, 10? How you feel? I'm the daughter who chases it. I know, Tammy. Well, it depends. Because obviously it would, you know, depending on what all Medicare is going to pay for. Hello from the south side, Linda. Depends on what, you know, they're going to pay for, and then they go with the assets, and it could be, I mean, they could just still do the sale of it, and someone in the family buy it. It's just a lot of stuff to look at, and she's scared. I mean, she went through this several years ago with her parents. She's the oldest, and she saw what, you know, a nightmare it can be. Now, granted, that was several years ago, and my grandparents didn't have stuff as well organized and settled like my parents do. My son's friend's mom passed away. They are not sure what happened. His friend is only 21, just fine. Oh, Antoinette, I am so sorry. They don't know, so she hadn't been sick? Oh, my goodness. Okay, that's that row. I'm going to go ahead and get these ones in, so we're not messing with it twice. Oh my gosh, 21 is still very young to lose a parent. Prayers to the family. We could transfer deed over to family member, friends, parents did that. Oh, really? Oh, you mean before they get a hold of it? Yeah, because their house is paid off. There is 2 holes in the center of this board, which I will show you. Yeah, probably like a quick claim deed. I mean, we've got a couple weeks. They're not just, it's just they, you know, they wanted to give us an update, let us know that, you know, hey. And I, you know, spoke up for Dad. I said, not that they weren't agreeing. I said, he's, you know, the cards have been dealt against him, and he hasn't been able to, with everything that's been going on, hasn't been able to be very physical. I mean, when you are either laying in bed or you're lifted by a hoist to and from the wheelchair in bed, I mean, your muscle mass is going to be gone. No, don't apologize, Karen. That's what it's about. No, that's what this is about. If I don't have the... Yeah, this year has been, and I thought this was going to be a good year. It has been, definitely been... Hey, Tammy. Long time no talk. This one's not wanting to go in here. So, we're going to do it like this. Here we go. Her mom passed first, so when her dad got sick, her and her dad transferred the house to... Oh. A ladybird. Ladybird deed? Ladybird deed. Send that to me in a message, Nancy. Okay. So we're going to do... Whoops. We're going to do this next row. And let me get the first of this started so I can see where I want to put the colors. I think I'm going to start the blue here. Hopefully this will work the way I want it to. Now it's just putting them in. House does not go into the probate directly. Oh. I'm going to have to check into that. Yes, that would be great if you did that. I mean, we've got an attorney and all of that stuff with the family, but still. Unmashed, but it messed my lungs up, and I never did it again, but my lungs were not damaged. Just oh, no, I get it. Yeah, that's why I have the window cracked, and some people will still wear a mask and or goggles. I know Lori Franklin from Unique in the Creek, she wears a mask and a respirator thing, both. because it affects her. Thank you. Yeah, I've got asthma and mild COPD, so I'm careful. It's not tons of work. To me, something like this is relaxing. It is more work than a wreath where you're just doing the petals. See, that one broke. And all I did was pull. I think these are weak zip ties this time that I got. So I will not be putting this link. Yep. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's like burning plastic. Absolutely. So I may have quit smoking, but... Ooh, that one's like really crooked. There we go. I think it definitely could be a mermaid or sand beach. Oh, guys, I should have made... I may have to put it on around, because the good thing about these also is the way you're attaching them through here, which obviously I'm going to show you. You could put a different center in it. Oh, missed one. I just did... It was for a custom. Nope, it's there. It was for a custom, but I listed it because it's something I can sell. Custom isn't necessarily something that's only for that individual. It may be a sign they requested that I don't already carry. And if it's something that's not personalized, then I can carry in my shop. It says God is good. All the time, God is good all the time. And the background of it is a beach. Oh my gosh, that would look so cool on here. So I'm going to have to do one of those. You have chronic bronchitis and COPD. Oh. Blessings to you. Thanks, guys. Don't tell me I'm going to run out of brown. I'm going to be very upset if I do. So when we put it on, oh, thanks, Margaret. So now tomorrow I will be on in the morning. There's another petal that I want to try. We will see how sore my fingers are. Now this one I did miss. I'm yelling at the kids. Yeah, I definitely have gotten addicted to the boards quickly. I'm hoping to, in the very near future, very near future, carry Unique in the Creek boards, but we will see. The Navy mesh and found it is very hard to work with, and that was some of the trouble that I was having because, and happy birthday, my birthday was yesterday. Oh, the birthday was for KKC. But thank you anyway. One first birthday for them. Saw your daughter's prom picture. She looked gorgeous. Oh, thank you. Yes, very proud. Her dress was stunning. I ordered them, but the order hasn't come yet. I did because I absolutely not only want to support Coach Mel. I mean Damon, but you know. Oh, how did that happen? Is it because it's an odd number? That's not cool. I don't want two blue next to each other. Did I screw up? Or is it because it's an odd number, isn't it? Put the brown one there. Might need to cut some brown. I don't want two blue next to each other. Just had his prom. Yep, they are starting to wrap up with the proms here in town. Okay, so now we're going to the middle. Kelly, I want you to know out of my 3 craft dinners yesterday, I spent the most with you. I'm sorry. I know. I'm such a bad influence. This is the wrong side one, so I do need some more brown. Because that's the wrong way. So, we have blue, teal, blue, brown, 1. Teal, blue, brown, 2. Teal, blue. So I need 2 brown. Sorry, guys. Actually, just 1 cut. So we're going to cut it in half. So is Trinity going to go to college or something for arts? No, she is currently, the plan is to, she wants to wait and see, you know, do the year off thing. She really wants to. She loves Hobby Lobby. She loves her job. And that helps with her crafting. She wants to start her own Etsy, which I want to help her with that. So she not only would work on stuff for me. I'll put my clips away. I'm not pulling them back out. She not only would work on stuff for me, but she would be able to do her own stuff. How many weeks before graduation? That will be a big day filled with pride and tears. Yes, definitely tears. She has 10 days of school left. And graduation is the 23rd. 21st, 22nd. It's the 23rd. So it is going to be here very quickly. All of them at Hobby Lobby? No. The brown was from their fall stuff. Just scrunch it the right way. I did. And the blue, unfortunately, I thought it would work up a lot better than what it is. The teal, or the turquoise, is I got from a live sale with General Wholesale. Okay, hopefully I'm not short on the other ones, but we'll see. Oh, God, you scared me. I thought you were going to, like, sit on it or something.
No.
You can go ahead and shut it off because I'm not going to be able to press anymore tonight. Okay. Where are we at? So teal, brown. I'm hurrying, guys. Oh, man, I don't have enough blue either. Maybe I do. Brown, blue. I do. Because I really don't want to mess in with any more of the blue. Sorry, I'm falling asleep in my chair. Night, everyone. You're okay, babe. Thank you for popping on. I love you. My baby decided to go to the Success Center here. She was being bullied. Oh, wow. She'll graduate a year early. That is wonderful, but I'm sorry she went through that, Tammy.
I wish she was that nice to me, Miss Patricia, when I fall asleep in the chair.
Well, I wouldn't be so mean if you weren't falling asleep at 7 o'clock at night.
I didn't. That's usually when I'm cooking.
Did you need something?
Just to warm up.
You can shut that over there now. That would help. That's hard when you have to see your kids go through that. I mean, I know you're proud of her for going to be finishing a year early, but this one was not a good one. No one wants to see their child go through that.
There's a rain, chance of rain all weekend. All the way through Wednesday.
Huh?
Chance of rain all the way through Wednesday.
Really?
But Thursday, 70s and 80s after that.
Good.
The next 2 days will be our lows in the 30s.
Will be what?
Lows in the 30s.
Yay. Okay. I don't have another blue one. There's going to be a lot of brown right here. What's the end of this? There it is. Oh.
Looks better.
Did I do it backwards again?
Oh, we're getting a fleet farm.
Huh?
We're getting a fleet farm.
What does that mean?
I don't know, some retailer.
It's not what I want. Why is this backwards? Did I fold it backwards? How is that wrong? Why are these wrong? Try something. Sorry, guys. Don't mind me. I'm just playing with mesh. I don't know how it got flipped. But I'm not cutting any more mesh. I might have to cut that one out because I don't like how it's laying in here. Hurrying, guys. All right, you want to go ahead and shut the door because I don't have to cut anymore.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Got a string here. I'm actually going to burn it so it doesn't unravel. There we go. Okay, so we are going to...
What'd you need?
Pipe cleaner that matches. My white ones are upstairs. I don't have any black. I guess we're using a green one. I can always switch it. Unless they're in there. See if my white ones are in there. From upstairs. Okay. So, yours will have a finished backing, guys. It'll have felt on the back. Cooled off. Warm up a second, because I not only staple it on, but I put some glue on it. What's under my feet? Oh, cord. So this is going to go here. Oh, remember I put that, yep, I did it good. Here's my top. So this is going to go right here. Okay. Now, I have one that I am actually going to press and very possibly not switch it out permanently, but switch it out so you guys can see it. Fixing these up tomorrow because it is super cool and would look perfect with this. There we go. Straighten those up. Dogs aren't going to like me. Is my staple gun up there? Art? Staple gun. Sorry, guys. Staple gun.
It's not inside your head?
No. I'll just set it in here and finish this later.
No.
I didn't know it was in there. I didn't put it in there.
I'll grab it.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. I gotta pull it up and look at it. The colors do look good. Make sure these are pointing in the way that they're supposed to. I feel like they're not. But once I get it up on the door, that's what happens when you're working on flower centers, when you're watching movies at night.
There you go.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Dog's not going to like me.
It's only Bear down here.
Hmm?
It's only Bear down here.
He doesn't like it either. This is my life, guys. Give that a minute to dry, and then we're going to put it in, and we're done. Again, there will be, when these come to you, there will be felt on the back of them. I think my comment stopped. Sorry, guys. See? Where'd you get the big container of rubber bands? Yep, Amazon. coming up very soon. My granddaughter graduates from college this Saturday. Wow. So that's not going to go anywhere. Now, again, there'll be felt over it to hold it in there. That's just for this, because I didn't get it in there. This is the top right here, so we want this. Now, somebody had asked how you attach it. See these two holes right here? That's where it's going to go through. Hello. Okay, this side's going to go here. There's that one. Probably could use my darning needle. It's going to go there. There's the top. Make sure that's on there straight. Now the good thing is you can attach this. I'm not going to glue it in because I want to show you the other one. But you can twist it up, cut it off, and then you can bend it right down in there. You can glue it if you want to. Some of these may need to be adjusted a little, but I think we're okay. Don't like this right here. Okay, there you go. So this is what we got. I've got the hanger back here, but I'll put it on as a different color. Is that straight art in front of the camera?
There you go.
That's straight.
Mm-hmm.
So again, if you want, now if you didn't want to alternate colors, if you wanted to use just two colors, then you absolutely could. And it wouldn't take so much time. You wouldn't have to fold to do the half Rita. Fix this one. There we go. You wouldn't have to fold it to do that. But again, I wanted to try something new. I'd never done it, let alone done it with y'all. Give you some ideas. And now you have it. Oh, thanks, Shannon. Isn't it pretty? Oh, thank you so much for that. Thank you, guys. So, yes, it took a little bit longer, but I think it's pretty. I like it. Check out all of the satin centers on the website. They run $10, but all of them are an automatic 15% off overnight. I don't know, sometime into tomorrow. So, and I'm running about a week on those centers because I do them here. It's not like waiting on metal and whatnot when I do the signs. This will get posted tomorrow when I can get a decent picture outside, and will be available. But I also want to get a picture of it with the God is good sign. So thank you for hanging with me tonight, guys. I've missed all of you guys at night. Enjoy what is left of your evening, and be blessed, y'all. Much love. Bye.